Jonathan Young.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Well, today on the front page of the Taranaki Daily News, we see Greenpeace's estimation of the oil reserves off the North Taranaki coast, 40,000 barrels a day. That is double the flow rate of the Maori field, which is offshore of South Taranaki. And I've got to say, Greenpeace's modelling is the best advertising I've seen of New Zealand's prospectivity. And that should get the attention of oil explorers all over the world. We are the new Mozambique, the Texas, the Norway of the South. And the royalties and tax revenues coming from these fields will make New Zealand one of the wealthiest countries in the Southern Hemisphere. Schools, hospitals, roads, operations, continual New Zealand super for 65-year-olds, sir. I want to look at the example of Norway and what they have done with the significant reserves they have been able to extract. Norway is so similar to New Zealand in many ways. It's the second least densely populated country in Europe. It's a very long country, 1,600 kilometres long. We're just a little bit longer in 2000. The capital city, Oslo, is the largest in the nation with a population of nearly 1 million people. Auckland, of course, and its urban population of 1.4. And what have they done with the extensive reserves of petroleum, natural gas and minerals, lumber, seafood, freshwater and hydropower? That country has the fourth highest per capita income in the world. That's good news. On a per capita basis, it's the world's largest producer of oil and natural gas outside the Middle East. Listen to this. The country maintains a welfare model with universal health care, subsidised higher education and a comprehensive social security system. And why do they have such social advantages in Norway? Simply this, because of their petroleum production. Sir, the OECD ranks Norway third in social mobility and fourth on the 2013 Better Life Index. Forbes rank Norway fourth in their list of the world's richest countries, which compares countries by GDP. This is the bizarre thing. All these social improvements in Norway have come through their oil and gas production, the same social improvements that the Green Party advocate, except the Green Party don't want to pay for it. They don't want to see the source of this social change and social uplift being the work and the generation of an industry in oil and gas. Now, they say, along with their red friends, all they say is no to just about everything. Unless, of course, you're David Cunliffe, then you say no to the TV cameras and yes behind the public's back to big business. Do you doubt that? Not one little bit. David Cunliffe promised the world to his union supporters at the CTU, promised a living wage, extended parental leave, but then he backtracked, talking to the media immediately afterwards, saying, we don't know when, and we need to be fiscally responsible. Labor get all antsy about oil exploration on the east coast, but turn up in droves in Taranaki, licking the boots of the oil barons. That's what they do. They are a two-faced party with no clear and distinct policy. They are still divided and still incoherent. They have shallow one-liners but no depth and consistency in their policy. This is not the time. In fact, sir, it's never the time for that sort of fractured group to be anywhere near the Treasury benches. Do we want the same progress, wealth and social infrastructure that Norway has? Yes, indeed. And Taranaki stands out as an example of that. Statistics New Zealand released the first official analysis of regional gross domestic product. That study covers the period 2007 to 2010, and on a regional basis, Taranaki recorded the highest growth in GDP due to its expansion of the oil and gas industry during this period. Taranaki's economy increased by 46.9% in size over the 4 years, the largest increase of any region due to expansion in oil and gas production. The region boasts the highest GDP per person beyond any region in the country. Taranaki's strength, just as I close, in mining and agriculture gave us a GDP product, or the highest gross domestic product per person, of 73,200 against a national average of 43,700. That is 67% higher. Thank you, sir.
Carol Beaumont.
Thank you.